As your defense and security services, we announce the end of Operation Restore Legacy today, the 18th of December, 2017.
The Zimbabwe Defense Forces yesterday announced the end of the military intervention that culminated in the resignation of former President Robert Mugabe last month. Zimbabwe's military took charge on November 15th as internal feuding escalated in the governing party over Mugabe's succession. In addition, General Constantino Chiwenga is set to retire pending redeployment, said Chief Secretary to the President and Cabinet Mishek Sibanda in a statement yesterday. Chiwenga has not stated his political ambitions, but is widely tipped to take up one or two of the vacant Vice President posts under President Emerson Mnangagwa. Chiwenga must retire from the military to take up the position. According to the constitution, Mnangagwa, the new president, has pledged to mend strained relations with the West and to revive Zimbabwe's moribund economy. Elsewhere, 3 people have died and 100 injured following a tragic Amtrak train crash. The Amtrak train derailed in Washington state during its inaugural run on a faster route from Seattle to Portland, Oregon, sending passengers' cars tumbling from a bridge onto a major highway. 5 vehicles and 2 trucks were involved in the accident, and the highway was littered with fragments of the bridge and tree branches. Some motorists were injured but none died. Authorities said there were 86 people on board, including 77 passengers and 7 Amtrak crew members, as well as a train technician. And the Trump administration has publicly blamed North Korea for unleashing the so-called WannaCry cyber attack that hit more than 300,000 computers in 150 nations, crippling hospitals, banks and other companies across the globe earlier this year. The attack was widespread and cost billions. The US government has assessed with a very high level of confidence that a hacking entity known as Lazarus Group, which works on behalf of the North Korean government, carried out the WannaCry attack, said a senior administration official who spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss details of the government's investigation. The accusation comes as worries mount about North Korea's hacking capabilities and its nuclear weapons program. Finally, the United States was further isolated yesterday over US President Donald Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital when it blocked a United Nations Security Council call for the declaration to be withdrawn. The remaining 14 UN Council members voted in favor of the Egyptian drafted resolution, which did not specifically mention the United States or Trump, but which expressed deep regret at recent decisions concerning the status of Jerusalem. Trump abruptly reversed decades of US policy this month when he recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital, generating outrage from Palestinians and the Arab world and concern among Washington Western allies. Mary Modoni, Citizen, Live at 1.